If it, yo, rain is short. Get back to your shit, get funkified.
Hey guys, niggas, welcome back to another video. So this time we're going to start talking about the vehicles that are from the Justice League, or actually were part of concept art. Now none of this has actually been released, like the pictures and stuff, but there's been a lot of descriptions of this. So one of the things that Batman actually creates for the Justice League, and as I said in my last Justice League video, was that he does create vehicles for the Justice League, and one of them is called the Nightcrawler. Now this is actually one of the most impressive additions into the movie, which critics or the bloggers are calling it. It is a new off-road four-wheel drive vehicle that can traverse into the areas that the Batmobile cannot access. It has 4 tread wheels that can morph into a spider-like configuration. Now what I'm kind of thinking is you guys know that about that game Watch Dogs, so I had a little mini game of a spider or whatever. I'll probably put an image on the video right now. I think it's kind of going to be like that. It's about 25 to 30 feet in height, and the legs can puncture into almost any surface. So basically, you can probably crawl up buildings if it wanted to. The vehicle is going to be used in the sequence which takes place in an abandoned tunnel which is being constructed in the 1930s, which had been constructed in the 1930s, that connects Gotham City to Metropolis. Now, this vehicle is completely new to the Batman universe, which means it hasn't been in comics at all. So this is going to be, you know, their own adaptation of whatever vehicle this is. Storyline wise, the vehicle was created by Wayne Tech for the military in 1960s, and it was adopted by Batman for his need. It also carries members of the Justice League, even though the cockpit looks like it can only take one. So they're gonna carry Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and I think Aquaman, if I'm correct. I think, and the Flash is going to be basically, you know, zipping around. In the War Room, they see War Room is what they're calling it, I guess. They see concept art of Batman driving Nightcrawler while it uses a flamethrower at a parademon, which could give us a tease of what to expect. And yeah, it's basically going to be CGI. Most of it's going to be CGI, but not all of it. Deborah Snyder even says there's a great action set piece that takes place in it. It's pretty hard to get the Batmobile through there, so it's nice to have the Nightcrawler, which kind of can maneuver. And then not only do we have the crawler, if you're gonna have the whole Justice League, might as well find a way to transport them. So we have the Flying Fox. It fits all of them, but it can also fix a vehicle. So we bring the Batmobile into the Flying Fox. That will be a set that we'll be building, but we haven't gotten there yet. Now the Flying Fox is actually an unearthed old Wayne technology project, and it's kind of similar to the Watchtower. It's retrofitted and is used as their plane. It's kind of like the Avengers helicarrier, like the Quinjet, but it's much bigger than that. The bottom houses the Batmobile, has seats on the wall, has a ramp that lowers. The second has a wall of armory weapons and a cockpit gunner in front of where Batman or Alfred in one of the piece of concept art controls the weapons. The main cockpit seats 2 people and is situated at the back of the 3rd level, giving this plane a much different look from many of the other flying vehicles in superhero films. It's big enough for the Batmobile, and it can house other of the Bat gadgets. It's definitely its own self-contained fantastic piece of equipment. So that's what basically this whole article says. So yeah, it's a mouthful, but that's basically what you're going to get about it. Just think of it really as the Watchtower. That's what I'm kind of thinking of it as, but just kind of maybe smaller in size but bigger than the Quinjet kind of thing. We also do get a new look at a new modified Batmobile, so I guess this is the 3rd Batmobile, considering, you know, there's a new one in Suicide Squad. But so let's go down here. So okay, so from what I'm looking at this image, it looks like it's gonna have just basically more canyons and be more powerful than ever. It's not a really good picture, but it just looks really heavily armored, and it's gonna be completely fucking modified. I don't know, it kind of, I can't really describe it, but it's just a new modified Batmobile. So we will have new bat suits, as I said in the last one. This is the classic Batsuit, but it's tweaked from one of the BVS. You might not notice any changes of it apparently, but some new armored plates are hidden underneath the mesh carbon fiber weave of the suit, and features a more graphic seaming and a tweaked cowl. The blades on his forearm gloves are sharper and a bit more aggressive looking. Alfred and Bruce develop an advanced suit in the final chapter, and the story needs to fit this mission. This suit isn't going to be used in filming for another 2 months, so we've only got a very early prototype of it. Described as a tactical Batsuit. Yeah, there we go. It's a tactical Batsuit. It's very much like the classic Batsuit, augmented with straps of layers and leather of protective plates. A new cowl allows for flight goggles which you'll wear in a piloting in a new vehicle. The straps look more military grade. The cowl offers more protection in this story. So basically, you know, he was shot literally right on the head in Batman v Superman and took it. He didn't even like flinch or anything. It's been implied that inside the cowl there's a whole sub-membrane that is now expressed outside the cowl, and Snyder has embraced a non-symmetry, giving Batman extra protection on one arm over, making the uniform look more individualized and battle-worn like a warrior. So this is basically you know, it's basically all the gadgets and stuff and vehicles that's going to be used in the Justice League movie. Let me know what you guys think about this. Honestly, the Nightcrawler looks really good, and the Nightcrawler sounds really cool. It sounds like a really cool addition to the Justice League. Just the way it sounds, I know it's going to be badass. So now we do have confirmation that there's clips and sets, so I am expecting to be something at San Diego Comic-Con, hopefully a first look. They haven't released any pictures or anything. The only picture we've actually gotten, I think, is the Batmobile one, and that might actually be it, honestly. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to free comment and subscribe, you guys. This is Nicholas, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Välkommen tillbaka till Nightcrawler. Get to chopper. Do it all blue pieces. Get to chopper. Pieces boom man.